Et bien salut tout le monde, c'est Japon, j'espère que vous allez bien. Aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour une nouvelle vidéo, ça sera la suite de Pioner. Du coup ça sera l'épisode 2. On en était resté à récupérer les provisions chez Iceman. Du coup c'est parti. Alors Iceman, il est là. On doit monter ça.
As soon as the jellyfish was plugged into the network, everything went right back to normal. Now there's enough power for a number of passes.
That's for sure. Enough is enough. What do we do now? Build another...
On peut pas passer par là.
Hello, buddy. Are you looking for anything?
Salut, tu mijotes un truc? C'est toi Iceman,
Yeah,
salut.
that's what they say.
Admettons je suis Iceman, et alors tu veux quoi?
What are you looking for? Why would I feed you? You seem perfectly capable of finding your own food.
Je vais enlever ma cam comme ça vous pouvez voir les dialogues.
Oh, why didn't you say so before? Say no more. I'll give you some for my prized reserves. Sorry about that. Hopefully you won't hold a grudge. We're decent people here. Everything's always done in good faith. We're always looking out for our friends. Here you go. You want to eat, huh? Look, you don't want to be hungry here on the island. The body needs its nutrition. Take care of yourself, my friend.
Gardez un œil sur vos indicateurs. Les trousses de secours sont le meilleur moyen de restaurer la santé, tandis que les stimulants médicaux augmentent temporairement les statistiques du personnage, comme la santé maximale ou la vitesse de sprint. Les bonus offerts par la nourriture durent bien plus longtemps, mais sont moins puissants. Manger permet aussi de réduire votre faim, ce qui influe sur la régénération de base de santé et de l'endurance. Ne mourrez pas de faim. Ok.
Well then, are we even? No hard feelings?
Ok. Au revoir. Sémione.
How did it go? Will you tell me?
Alors comme ça avance, vous me racontez, j'en ai fait les trajets mais j'ai récupéré tout sauf un détecteur.
Did you manage to make any friends? Alright then. Now, back to our business. I've received confirmation from Cornet. Mavrodi is interested in you. He wants to discuss future collaboration. Go to the Mavrodi Tower. I don't think I need to explain what kind of tower it is. It's the largest building in this town. Oh, don't you dare ask anything about it. I think you may have already gathered by now that Mr. Mavrodi has a somewhat inflated ego. However, I didn't say anything about it, although it's painfully obvious. Go to the receptionist. The receptionist is the person on the first floor who stands behind the counter which has a sign. Of course. Good luck to you.
Courrier en jeu. Les récompenses d'activité et de nouvelles quêtes peuvent être envoyées par courrier. Consultez régulièrement votre boîte aux lettres pour ne rien manquer. Ok. Alors, dans l'inventaire, on a quoi? Ok. C'est ici qu'on regarde la boîte aux lettres. Ok. Combat PVP joueur contre joueur. Vous avez débloqué la possibilité de vous battre contre d'autres joueurs. Pour lancer un affrontement, rendez-vous dans n'importe quel hub. Ouvrez le menu principal et appuyez sur le bouton guerre. Ok.
Ah, a new face. Welcome to Guildhall. Tell me, have you come to this place with some purpose in mind, or did you just accidentally wander in? Would you like to learn more about Guildhall? Awesome. You're here by a request from Corny, passed on to you by Semyon, right? Mr. Mavrodi is waiting for you on the top floor of the tower. You can pass freely. Security has been notified, no worries. You can reach Mr. Mavrodi's office by the staircase, of course.
Ok.
And you really think this is a smart decision? This intel looks to me like an obvious trap.
Oh, my dear old friend. Tell me, where do you think I'd be if I didn't take that kind of risk?
Still, you have to understand that the cult will not leave us alone. We need to weigh out all the risks. By the way,
Here is our guest in the flesh. Just in time to take a job, too.
don't you think it's reckless to send a novice?
Shut it, Corny. I'm aware of your opinion. Now, let's get back to business. Hi, my new friend. I am Mavrodi, the chief wanderer among all the wanderers here in the pass. I have been informed of your mind-boggling circumstances. You know what? I'm actually willing to help you. My word is worth a lot, if I may say so myself. If you have read my biography, The Pyramid Principle, now on sale in every one of the trade union's shops at 50% off, you might have learned that Mavrodi the Marvelous always stands his ground. Here, take it and read it in your spare time. And now, let's get back to our business. Well, rookie, how's your working mood? Are you ready to prove yourself worthy? I only need those who are cheerful, you know what I mean? Bright-eyed specialists in anything and everything. I'm sick and tired of whining old bastards. Ah, you get straight to the point. I like that in people. My offer to you is to be my emissary. Now, I'll explain what that means and what you'd have to do. In case you still hadn't noticed, our pass is not simply a neutral town anymore. It's expanding. We now have a military. We've established partnerships with the trade union, and blah blah blah. In short, we're getting stronger. And many folks don't like that. We bring order to these lands, while the dark forces try to destroy it. There are a lot of them. Renegades, crazy cultists, religious fanatics, and the fallen. We've got plenty of enemies, and as a rule, they are all brainless. You are our emissary, and the emissary's role is to represent the interests of the Wandering Pass in other regions. Basically, you'll be like a diplomat, but with more capabilities. Only what you do will carry no consequences for me. The role of emissary is just a cover. In fact, what I really need is an agent, and I want to pay you for special assignments, and I intend to pay handsomely. You ask, oh Mavrodi, what will I have to do? Investigate, learn, kill, interrogate, negotiate. That'll be part of your difficult task. Yup, the difficult task of turning this promising yet trashy island into a cut diamond. Of course I do. The whining old fart and Alexei Volkov think that you can withstand the tides. That alone would be enough. But these buggers say that you can fight too. That's the ultimate combo. Join my ranks, and I'll be able to provide you with work, any info you ask for, and maybe even accommodations. An excellent decision. Then, let's make our relationship official right away. Before I fill you in on our affairs, you have to sign a paper. Don't worry, it's a mere formality. Press your hand down on the paper, placing it in the outline shape. Press your hand. Yes, just like that. Excellent. Welcome to the ranks of the initiative. Now we can speak freely, and I can stop clowning around. That procedure has proven that you're clean, and now you'll be able to get answers to your future questions faster. But what exactly just happened and how this paper works is a trade secret. But no, it has nothing to do with magic. That's what the department you will work for is called. Mavrodi's Secret Service, protecting the Wandering Pass and the island of Tartarus. Sounds great, doesn't it? Well then, you're in a serious organization now. Our agents and allies are all around the island, almost everywhere. The initiative is a real force, albeit hidden from public view.
Émissaire de l'initiative. Vous venez de recevoir le titre d'émissaire de l'initiative. Ce poste vous donne accès aux missions quotidiennes, au stockage d'objets ainsi qu'au service des conducteurs. Avancez dans la quête principale pour accéder au monde ouvert et profiter pleinement de ces opportunités.
All right. Now we can finally move on to your first task. Listen. If you ask me, oh, my dear friend Mavrodi, what's bothering you most right now? And you know what I'll tell you? A bunch of fucking fanatics in raven feathered costumes. They call themselves the Cult of the Raven, and the cult's members have already become a big problem for the entire island, and we're not the only ones suffering because of them. Members of the cult attack our caravans, abduct our people, and as captives use them in their dark, gory rituals. Just the other day, the cultists attacked a bunch of our trade caravans, almost simultaneously, and it seems to me that I have an idea as to why. We can't let the crime slide. Our informant found the spot where many of these cultists gather. We must strike a blow against these bastards. Well, what do you think? Volkov will lead an assault on the enemy base, while Corny and the rest of the pioneers head there with you. The objective is to destroy the base of the Cult of the Raven and seize everything valuable for us. There's also one more thing I wanted to tell you. You might come across a small, bright purple container at the base. It may be twitching or making strange sounds, knocking, for example. To be honest, I myself don't know. As I said, I only have guesses, but for the moment, I'll keep them to myself. Get underway to the Rogue Wastelands. In order to get to the Rogue Wastelands, use the services of a guide of the initiative. The guide usually hangs around the western gates. He'll take you to where you need to go. Tell him that you're Pioneer 6. It's your new code name. That's how we will refer to you in the initiative. As for everyone else, You may introduce yourself as you wish. The others will explain everything else to you on site. Good luck. Oh, and don't forget about the book. Read it in your spare time.
Ok.
Well, hello there. Is there anything you need? Of course. We sometimes offer unusual tasks to people like you. Usually these are raids or expeditions of higher risk. And high risk means danger. By the way, you're just in time. Right now, several seasoned wanderers need your help. They're stuck to the east of the pass and have not been in touch for a long time. We've already made all the necessary notes for you, so you can set off a raid whenever you feel like it. Good luck.
Ok. Raid. Les raids sont une catégorie de missions spéciales et difficiles, jouables en solo ou en équipe. Vous pouvez y accéder uniquement dans les hubs via une section dédiée sur la page d'accueil. Premier raid. Le premier raid, site du crash, est désormais disponible. Pendant ce raid, vous pourrez découvrir le fonctionnement des missions de raid. De nouveaux raids sont disponibles au fur et à mesure de votre exploration du monde de Pioner ou en accomplissant des missions de raid déjà disponibles. Ok, parlez au guide.
Good day. Do you need anything from me? Understood. Nice to meet you. I am one of the initiative's guides. I see that we're traveling light. That's great. It'll be faster this way. And yes, I know you are new in the initiative. I have to clarify some things to you before we start. I'm not only a guide in the organization, I'm also one of your assistants. You can ask me about the world and the way it works. I'll gladly share what I know. Don't hesitate to ask. The other guides will do the same for you. Next, I can tell you about the zones into which we divide the island, about the powers at play and different settlements on the island. Well, and finally, I can tell you more about the rogue wastelands to which we are heading. Tell me, what would you like to know? The rogue wastelands are, well, something between the steppe and a desert. I could say there's nothing special there, but I'd be lying. The wastelands are teeming with all sorts of undead, as well as the scum that imitate them. It is said that when the first tide came, the rogue wastelands were warped by a huge beam, something similar to a laser. It is thought that this was what burned everything there to hell. Only these are lies, of course. Nothing really grew there, even before the tide. In short, the rogue wastelands are filled with all sorts of beasts, caverns, abandoned stations, settlements covered by sand, and shipwrecks washed ashore. There is loot to be found, but you can also die quite easily. In the center of the wastelands, there is a town built from shipping containers called Tetris. This is a settlement of bandits who, for a mere pittance, are ready to keep the roads safe for a caravan. You'd be better off avoiding Tetris. Well, that's all I can tell you about the rogue wastelands. Follow me, and don't fall behind. We are setting off right now.
Ok. On va fouiller un peu, regarder s'il n'y a pas du loot. Ça bug.
That will be all. If you need me later, you'll be able to find me in the inner courtyard. Good luck!
Just like in a dream, supply deliveries were established. Nearby my house.
On va fouiller un peu.
this point, I should have given you your weapon and a detector, but... The wagon that brought the supplies here... Hold on. Okay, I'm all right now. Long story short, the wagon that was carrying supplies and ammo ran into an anomaly not far from here. The ammo blew up. What do you think it means? It means that I can't offer you any weapons. I am able to offer you a plan B. There is a house right behind me, and inside it there is a workbench with several half-finished weapons. Oh, there's also a pistol that you can repair. There are enough materials on the shelves in the closet to craft and repair all of them. You can custom assemble a tribal sawed-off shotgun or a caravanier's pistol. Basically, if we can't give you any weapons, we'll give you every opportunity to assemble weapons for yourself. As I said before, all the half-finished weapons in the house come with clear instructions, and the workbench tools will be more than you'll need. Do it according to the pictures, and even you will be knocking them out.
Ok.
Go on, get going, and craft a weapon for yourself.
Établi et fabrication d'objets. Vous pouvez utiliser les établis pour fabriquer, démonter, transformer, réparer et améliorer les objets de votre inventaire. Les établis sont dispersés dans le monde du jeu et peuvent être trouvés lors de l'exploration des différentes zones. La fabrication et la gestion des ressources jouent un rôle essentiel dans Pioner. Collectez des ressources en explorant les zones du jeu, améliorez vos armes et votre équipement, accumulez suffisamment de matériaux ou recyclez des objets déjà en votre possession pour en extraire des composants utiles. Consommables. En plus des matériaux et des recettes, la fabrication et l'amélioration d'objets requièrent également des fondements que votre personnage pourrait accumuler en accomplissant des missions, en participant à diverses activités ou en explorant les zones. Ok. Réparation, fabrication. On dirait que vous avez ramassé une arme cassée. Pas de panique, même les objets complètement cassés peuvent être réparés. Utilisez l'onglet dédié dans le menu de l'établi pour remettre l'objet en état. Graphique, fabrication d'objets complexes. Pour fabriquer des objets complexes sur l'établi comme une arme ou un vêtement, vous aurez besoin de la recette du graphique correspondant. Imaginons que vous avez trouvé le graphique d'une arme rare. Ouvrez l'inventaire, sélectionnez le graphique de cette arme et appuyez sur Étudier. Une fois cette action effectuée, l'arme sera disponible à la fabrication dans le menu de l'établi et le graphique disparaîtra de votre inventaire. Vous trouverez différents graphiques et recettes disséminés partout dans le monde du jeu ou disponibles chez certains marchands. Attendez avant. Ok.
Well, it's better than nothing.
All right, once you've cobbled together something for yourself, leave the camp and go straight ahead. When you come across the wagon, search the bodies nearby. Our military may already be there, but they've been ordered not to touch anything. Maybe you'll get lucky and find the detector. From now on, you will work with Loja. He promised to get in touch with you soon on the radio.
Ok. D'abord, on va fouiller un peu. On va fouiller un peu.
We flushed the worms out from this side, too. Where the hell do they even come from?
Listen, I really don't understand all this.
What don't you get?
Well, do you yourself believe that they were killed by an anomaly? They weren't stupid, and they've been down this route before. Besides, they had detectors with them.
Yep. It looks like some sort of shady business, but it doesn't look like they got attacked by raiders.
And what if it was the Ravens?
Caisses de munitions. Des caisses de munitions sont éparpillées un peu partout sur Tartarus. Utilisez-les pour refaire le plein. Si vous retirez une arme de votre équipement, en double-cliquant sur son emplacement ou d'un emplacement dans l'inventaire, vous pouvez lancer un morceau de ferraille en appuyant ou en maintenant clic gauche. Le lancer de ferraille, tout comme un tir, permet de détecter la présence d'anomalies, car elles réagissent aux projectiles. Toutefois, la ferraille est inutile en combat. Le nombre de ferrailles est illimité. Ok.
Pioner 6, do you copy? Great. Now we can keep in touch at a distance. Corny says you're already on your way. The path through the chasm is mostly safe, but you can run into anomalies at times. Be careful.
Ok. Elle est où la ferraille? C'est pas ce que je voulais faire. Il y a des anomalies un peu partout. Va falloir que je fasse attention. Oh, je vais mourir.
I'm reloading!
PDA. Vous pouvez sortir le PDA avec la touche T. Ok.
Ah, I can hear the good old radon beeping. It's a decent basic detector, but it freaks out if you're by a cluster of anomalies. My advice to you? Buy a better one once you have more hexes.
Ok. On a cassé notre arme, c'est pour ça que j'arrivais plus à tirer. Oh là là là.
Good day to you, sir.
Ok. Aïe, je me suis blessé. Monde ouvert. Vous avez terminé l'introduction et vous pouvez désormais voyager librement dans le monde ouvert. Vous y trouverez toujours de l'équipement d'autres joueurs ou une activité à votre goût. Purgez des bases ennemies, cherchez des coffres d'expédition, relevez des épreuves ou accomplissez des quêtes secondaires. Désormais, vous êtes maître de votre destin. Mission quotidienne. Dans la rubrique mission, vous trouverez toujours 4 missions quotidiennes. Elles se renouvellent toutes les 24 heures. En les accomplissant, vous recevez des ex, de l'expérience et des ressources rares. Une récompense supplémentaire vous sera attribuée par le secrétaire de l'expédition une fois les 4 missions complétées. Vous le trouverez dans chaque hub. Ok.
Hey, you better not be hanging out with the local raiders, or you're gonna end up like that bunch of scum.
Ok. Est-ce que je peux sauvegarder? Ok. Ok. On peut pas sauvegarder. Enfin bref, je vais quitter comme ça. J'espère que ça sauvegardera. Enfin bref. Merci d'avoir suivi l'épisode 2. On se retrouve pour une nouvelle vidéo dans la semaine, etc. etc. Prenez soin de vous, dites-moi en commentaire votre avis. Et puis moi je vous dis à bientôt pour de nouvelles vidéos. Prenez soin de vous. C'était Jabot Paris. Peace.